Okay, you guys ready? Almost?
Yeah,
Almost there?
sure.
Okay, are you
We
in
got our
love's
ice.
embrace? It's all
We got
good?
our ice cream. We're good.
Okay, as long as you got ice cream. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you said it's a hundredth broadcast celebration, so
I'm
we
so
had to.
glad you're here. I'm so glad
Hi.
you're here. I remember the first night I met you. I absolutely fell in love with you two. I thought you guys were amazing.
Thank you so much, Michael.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember when you popped on and said hi, Vaughn,
How are you?
and did the whole "we're alive." This move
Yeah.
is quite the challenge, but we're surviving it.
Yeah. Vanita is at 101. Way to go, Vanita. That's a milestone. How long have you two been on, Chris and Martin?
Since
And
January, I think.
Well, it's
Or
104 days back to back, and then there was a few times there where we were
right.
down
so
for a
you've
few
been
days. So that,
so you've been on for a while.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's
Well,
that
the second we saw that Periscope was going bye bye, we were just like, no,
Gotta find an alternative.
gotta resolve, and found this, and I am seeing that with the update and everything on the iPad, there's some features that really aren't working right. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
update.
I guess you
Yeah,
can't see the
on this-
monetization. Yeah, you know, don't you, Vaughn? Tell them.
yeah, you can't. There's a lot of things that are missing on there. You can't see people's profiles. You can't like somebody's comment. You can't. There's a lot of features that are missing.
Unless the awards is missing too.
I think they did that, guys, honestly, so it would be more stable. Because when they had everything on, people were crashing night and day. And honestly, like as I put you up now, I'm going to put you up just for a second. This is among the clearest I've ever seen you, and most stable.
Yes.
So maybe
We're not
losing,
stable.
We're feeling more clear and more stable ourselves, actually. Right?
yeah,
Not
more
mentally
grounded,
stable.
more grounded.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Internet
Well,
stable.
as we get
Yeah.
more and more stuff over to the new place, yeah, we're feeling a little
Yeah.
bit more grounded.
Well, it's actually not so bad.
Yeah.
Looking
I
at it
thought
on the
I,
phone.
I've never seen you more stable or grounded
Yeah, it's
on
good. Good.
on Happs on Happs.
Good image.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, how are you enjoying so far your Happs experience? Because I find it's just getting better and better. The platform is getting stronger. They're still limping at times, but I love that the broadcasts aren't. Well, I shouldn't say that. We had one crazy crash today, but
Oh, really?
yeah, that was wild. We were actually in one. It was actually Vaughn's. We were still in the room, and he was gone,
Yeah.
and we had no way of leaving.
What?
Oh, no,
Yeah, so he came back, and then we figured out a way for all of us. If we all left simultaneously, the broadcast luckily was saved. I was
It's-
worried that if we left, it would just be in limbo land forever, and I didn't know how important it was for you to keep that
This is what
broadcast.
great science fiction
it was
is
like the
for.
captain of the ship went overboard.
Yeah,
Well,
but
that's what happened. The first attempt at the COVID costume contest. So we moved it
that's
to the
right,
next
yeah.
day. We couldn't.
Yeah.
It was just a blank screen. We couldn't get on air or anything, and a bunch of us wound up just chatting in the green room. We could type and everything, but
Yeah.
post, but we couldn't. Nothing functioned, and we said to Pablo, "What's happening?" And he's like,
yeah.
"Well, there's just restart." And so I
So
restarted the computer,
So
everything.
David Allen's saying big changes as we speak. So
good.
it sounds like he has some information that we don't have. Luke, I believe Luke is from Windsor, and he is a gentleman that has been around for a while. I've only ever had him. I don't know this gentleman here. Is it Jazzy? Jazzy Man?
Jazzy's one of our regular viewers. He's from
Is he?
Vancouver. Yeah.
He's a good guy. Well, nice meeting you. And it looks like you're part of the Twitter Periscope Life.
Yep.
And then I have another gentleman here. I'm having problems reading. I think it says Dawn something.
Yeah.
But Katrina, Walking on Sunshine, Katrina and the Waves, she's been with me from the beginning. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you for.
Bagpiper Dawn is definitely someone to see.
Oh, I
He's-
have
he's,
seen him. He is phenomenal.
yes.
He's so gifted.
He's a good
Yes.
friend of ours from the Seattle area.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
People don't realize how hard it is to play bagpipes. That is brutal. That is probably one of the toughest instruments to play well. I've heard people play them poorly and painfully,
Like
and
stroking a
and,
cat.
and
It is
occasionally
like that. You're right.
because you've got to sustain the air of it and then also hit the notes. And I think there's a rhythmic thing to it. If you don't have it right, it starts to sound like a wounded cat.
Oh
Yeah, it's
man.
strong lungs.
So you guys know how the broadcasts go. I usually don't like to go much more than an hour, and we're just over an hour now.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what the routine is? What do we do, Vaughn? And when we hit this part, Vaughn knows.
Tell us what you're
Process
grateful
it.
for.
Tell us what you're grateful for. People now will go into broadcast as soon as they see me. Go, Michael, we're grateful for. But as soon as they see me, it's like the big joke now. But I think that's part of my branding. So what are
why
you
not?
two? What are you two grateful for? I know it's been tough. So, but there's always some form of a civil.
You should be grateful that I haven't killed you yet.
Well, there is.
I like that. I like that.
However,
Yes,
I'm
freedom.
I'm grateful for the light at the end of the tunnel right now. In
Mm.
terms
Okay.
of like a place that's a little bit more functional, more stable. The place that we're moving into has got a lot better vibes. We're not stuck in a box, basically.
So
Each
are
room
you
has its
two kind
purpose.
of in between moves right now? You've got 1 foot in one foot in the other.
Yeah, we decided that it was better to keep our stress down by losing money and overlapping the two places. So instead of having to be out on one day, we decided to just
I've
take a
done
month
that.
and save, just overlap a month. So
I've
we're
done
gonna,
that.
well, half a month.
I think I just lost my hearing, but go ahead.
Yeah, that was an interesting sound.
What was
But
what was that?
I have no
Where'd that
idea.
come
It
from?
was the Palladian overlord saying, "100 days is one too many, my friend." Okay, keep going.
Oh, but yeah, it's much easier because we only got a small batch of boxes. So I guess you can say I'm grateful we're not buried in boxes. So we're bringing them over, we're unloading them, bringing them back, and packing them. So we're focusing on one room at a time. So today was all about the kitchen, and the other day was all about the bedroom. So yeah, and then the cats will probably come over this weekend, and then the internet comes over on the 1st.
That's
On the 30th.
important.
So,
Got to have
yeah.
internet.
Yep. We don't
Yeah.
have to be
Right,
reliant
Vaughn? You got to
on
have
our
stable
phones.
internet.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, I upgraded mine again today. After the crash, I called them up. I said, "Come here and fix this."
Oh my.
And
Well,
I
we
have very high speed. I pay a lot of money for the, like
yeah. Well,
500 meg.
it's gonna be a little weird because I'm hoping the lines into that place is as successful as these, like for
It
Bell.
should be. I mean, it's Bell fiber optic, so it should be.
But yeah, it's
it
gonna
should
be weird
good,
living
yeah.
in a borough again because I was really enjoying living downtown, but
Yeah.
we're getting twice the space for the same price.
Yay. Well, that's good. Yeah, and then maybe it'll be better for broadcasting, and maybe you'll have some awesome neighbors, and maybe you'll have some harmony, and
And it's
maybe
right by
some
the subway.
employment soon too with your
God, yeah.
work.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put
Yeah.
that out there for you, right?
Okay. Well, we shipped off. We shipped off the other day to Katrina. We shipped off our very first package from an actual order from the store. The first order from our new store
Yep.
was from Katrina, and we shipped it off.
Yay!
Yeah, it felt so good to put it in the mailbox, and Square makes it really easy, and you just print the shipping label and everything, and you just stick it to the box. You don't even have to see the post office, and they give you like a small business discount type thing because we're going through Square, and it was just so satisfying dropping that one little box in a mailbox, knowing that was our first official order.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah,
And
that-
Chris, if I can, I just want to related to your dad and what we were talking about with having your dad buried with his brother. I'd like to talk to you privately to find out more about that
Oh,
story.
yeah. Thank you, Vaughn.
So, because as I told you, I want to contribute toward that cost, and I want to see if I can maybe do a little mini fundraiser to help raise a little bit more money toward that.
Okay.
Oh, awesome, man! Yeah,
So get that done after your dust settles with the move.
Mhm.
I would imagine you'll want to get that behind you and get that closure.
Yeah.
Well, we've
But I'd like to do that, but I'd like to find out the backstory privately, so we can put something together.
if Michael's going to kick us off, maybe we should do that tonight.
yeah,
If you're
yeah. Because I am going to kick you off soon. You're right. So you're. But But
and
thank you,
and
thank
then
you
I'll do a
for
broadcast for them.
yeah. So you guys can connect here after. Thank you so much for everybody who's made the first 100 days amazing, and I hope this platform last another 100, and I hope we're all here together, thriving, and not wondering what functions work, what functions don't work, and but I'll tell you, it's the platform is a lot more stable than it was when I originally came on some 100 days ago, and the broadcasts have become more and more satisfying. And as you can see, the community here is growing for all of us.
Leaps
Yeah.
and bounds. Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah,
patient.
and we don't have to run OBS and Periscope and
Exactly. It's all in one.
there's no crazy coding anymore.
Or
You just,
streamline.
Yeah, which is awesome.
yeah, because that was driving me crazy.
Okay, so did you guys do your gratitude part, or did we get lost? We should call this the OCD show tonight.
Squirrel.
The ADH squirrel.
Squirrel.
Shiny ball, shiny ball, shiny ball. Oh yeah. Okay. Which way do you go, Ralph?
That was from that was from
off track.
Ferris Bueller, wasn't it?
I think so. Oh yeah. That was yellow, right? That was yellow. And my favorite part was the boom boom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
All right. So did you do your gratitude part there, Chris and Martin?
I
No.
think we did.
Yep.
Okay.
We're good.
I
yeah.
have a good evening.
Seems like they're grateful to have each other because they've been working together through this challenge together, and they seem to complement each other.
Yes, like we do. Yes.
Yeah, it's true.
Free looniness at every broadcast right here.
That's right. We're here
Even
to
when
make
the host
better.
leaves, that was the weirdest thing, man. If anybody else has had that happen, it was the weirdest thing. It was Helga and I, and Vaughn was gone. So usually what used to happen on Happs is if the host died, or left, right? Not literally died, the broadcast went down. It didn't. We were just standing there going,
Weekend at Bernie's.
It was what? Yes. It was. It was very much that. And then you came back on your cell phone, and we somehow figured it out. And I was like, "Give me the controls. I can't do anything. I'm locked out."
Unfortunately, I thought I had to invite myself on my other account when I initiated.
And you figured it out, and you salvaged the broadcast.
Yeah.
So everybody that's in the room, if you can, please tell me how long you have been on Happs, how many days, and if you can give me a score from 1 to 5 at your satisfaction level so far. So if you're ecstatic, hit 5. If you're barely hanging on, press a 1. If you're somewhere in the middle, a 3. I would say I'm a 4 right now. I feel like it could be better, but I'm really very happy.
Yeah, on a bad day, it's only a 3, but it's usually a 4.
Yeah. Anybody who isn't following Nazim, please follow Nazim. Please also follow Katrina Porter, who has been such a loyal friend. Chris and Martin, please, from Toronto, also follow them. Subscribe to them. Luke, also follow. Bagpiper Don, thank you. I've never had him up. Bagpiper Don, would you be willing to come up for a minute and do a little gratitude before we go? He is a very interesting soul. I love to meet new people. I just gave you an invite. I'm going to try to last on here a couple more minutes. Does anybody know David Allen? Is David Allen part of the Happs team?
It's 1:11, by the way.
Oh.
The amount of time that you're on. No, the 1 hour and 11 minutes.
Oh, so for you, it's 1:11. Is that? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes.
That's the time of your broadcast so far.
Yes. Yeah. That's us. That's us, man. Yeah.
Right.
Completion, craziness. Yeah. But that was definitely the OCD broadcast. We lost Kelly. I think she got wrapped up in her new toy. Did you see what she was opening? Plastic. It's got a light. She totally forgot about the reading. She forgot where she was. You should, and Tara was like, "Huh? What about my reading?" No, plastic. It's shiny. It's got a light.
Little crinkle noise.
She was so happy. You could tell. It's like a new toy.
That's great. That's funny.
Well, if you have a phone, you have to have a base because
Yeah.
it is just a freaking nightmare when people try to hold it. It's almost like ocean sickness, right? It's just the
Yeah.
waves of back and forth. I'm
Yeah.
hoping to see more and more people on computer. You're currently on your phone. So what is your data plan like? Like,
Well, no, right now I'm on my Mac again.
oh,
Earlier
good,
that was
but it's working. But
Oh
it's
yeah.
working.
Yeah, the phone, yeah, the Mac. That was just a glitch because my entire internet crashed earlier when that happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everything in the house crashed. Joe's computer crashed. All my Amazon stuff crashed.
Yeah.
So that was something that the internet was having an issue.
So Vanita, I've also invited you because it's 101. She's 1 day ahead of me here. She got on. If you're still out there and you would love to come up and celebrate with us just for a moment and tell us about your journey, I know that she has not been ecstatic about being on Happs. I think she was a lot happier on Periscope, and
Oh,
and
really?
she and rightly so. She was a massive star and still
Yeah.
is on Periscope. Like I remember seeing her a couple of years ago and thinking, "Wow, this is a very unique person."
Right.
And she's also mellowed a lot.
Is this Vanita?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like really mellowed. Like some of her broadcasts were almost as wild as yours. I think that's
I
the level, right? If you
I
were to start,
vaguely remember her.
do
I
you
stopped even watching people for years too. So
have you deleted any of your old broadcasts? Just
no, and I'm trying to. I want to try to screen capture a few
yes.
from when we had people staying here at the
Mhm.
house. We did a broadcast that weekend or that week, and this I have over like almost 1,000 broadcasts on there, so I wouldn't even know where to begin. So I have to narrow down the dates and try to pick the ones that I.
Have you noticed how effortlessly we flow?
Yeah.
Like it's bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It really is.
I noticed that the other day in the morning show. I was just like, this is weird. And we don't step on each other's toes, even though we're big personalities. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, and I think yeah, you sometimes you just sync with somebody. You can kind of follow their groove.
Yeah, but I think you and I have enough respect for each other to not bulldoze, but where
Uh,
we can go in a room and bulldoze.
oh yeah, yeah, it's definitely, and sometimes it's nervous energy if it's
Yeah.
around people.
Nice view award. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mikes. Maybe next time when I have more time. It's
Azim,
midnight. Yeah.
king of the world in my profile.
Well,
Yeah,
it is late. It is late. We're almost at 12. But I'm so glad that everybody was here. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for all the awards today. Um, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but the traffic is going up, where the views are going up, the replays are going up,
definitely.
and I'm flabbergasted that you can do a broadcast like this, say
Mhm.
500 people come on, which is phenomenal. And then tomorrow it can be 1,500. I've never seen that before
Yeah,
on any other platform. It's weird.
yeah,
Now,
yeah.
is it because we're simultaneously on so many platforms? Maybe.
Yeah, and the replays from a lot of them. You know, once Periscope closes, I wonder how that'll change because we do still get a lot of viewership from there.
Yes. Yes, we do. You're right.
And to my
And
knowledge, they don't have a way to link it to Twitter yet directly. Like
yeah.
Periscope. So
I
we
don't. I
well,
personally don't get a lot of people from Periscope who watch. I get
mm,
a little, not like you would, because you have a foundation there, right?
yeah, yeah.
But for me, it doesn't fluctuate much. I don't get a lot of people on Twitch. I'm starting to get people on Twitch. Are you on Twitch,
I am
Vaughn?
only with a username. I've never had any. I'd never used it. I never had any followers.
You can I tell you something? I intuitively
Uh-huh.
link your broadcast on there.
I I did.
I think if you continue to do that with your flavor, you
Yeah.
will build. They will find you,
Okay. Yeah,
and
I
a
did
year
create.
from now, you'll be thanking me
Okay.
because you might get some advertising money.
Okay.
So maybe you can buy me a bottle then,
Yeah, definitely.
and
I'll
we'll
buy
drink
you
it together.
anytime.
No, but you know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
that's one of those things that could build and grow without us really knowing. Just plant the
Right.
seeds and a year from now go, "Holy shit.
Yeah.
Look at this," because
Mhm.
you effortlessly just pushed a button and now you have an audience. And I'm even noticing too that on Facebook, I'm starting to get a lot of people I know in real life watching me, and I know they're going, "The cheese has fallen off the cracker. He's totally lost it. He's down the woo path. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
It's definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
That kind of stuff is a new thing for me. So it definitely my comfort level has, yeah, I've definitely become more comfortable with those kind of broadcasts thanks to you guys. Before that, I would never have really been in a spiritual broadcast for very long. I have friends that are like that, but as far as following that kind of woo stuff, you
Oh,
know,
yeah. Do you see this here? Our biggest audience was out 20,000. Wow. For one very long 6-hour scope when we were building the
similar.
magnificent wings. That's incredible. Yeah. What is the most that you've ever had when you were in your heyday at the Periscope? Do you remember?
I think 15,000.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. Like, how do you ever keep up with the comments? Like, how can you ever be engaged? Like,
It
I
was,
remember one time Randy and I were in one, and I think we had 5,000 during it. It was ridiculous. It was like watching a slot machine going. People are going,
yeah, and it was.
you're not
Well,
responding.
well,
You're not responding.
we found out that they used to throttle the comments and they would filter some out. So if 100 comments came through, only 20 of them were visible to the viewer. I mean, to the broadcaster.
That
And
makes sense because you
people
can
would
only
get
visually
mad,
see so many things, and they would get pissed at you.
and they would say, "This is the third time I'm saying this." And we
Yeah,
talked to the tech team, and they did a broadcast about it because people were starting to get really pissed.
yeah. So
Um,
Vaughn, are you VIP yet?
yeah, yeah,
Yay!
yeah. I just got
Yay!
it.
Because a lot of people aren't. I'm shocked at how many people aren't. Retta, are you going to ever come up again? Retta, I think is coming up. One
Hey,
is
Red,
he
how are
ever has he ever been in yours?
you? No, no,
He
I don't.
evades me like the plague.
He comes in as a viewer, but he's never come up.
Yeah, Retta, come on up. It's my 100th show. You can come up for a couple minutes.
Hello,
Say
Doctor
hello.
Andrea. This is Michael. I was telling you about him. That's Andrea.
Yeah. Let's invite her up.
Yeah. If
Okay, and let's invite
keeps putting Avon.
and Retta. There we go. We got it.
Yeah, Andrea's great.
Is she?
Yeah,
Great.
Andrea, if you can pop up, he's about to end this, but to just
Yeah,
this.
we're holding on just for you.
Yeah.
We'll be crying.
Oh, she can't. She's probably got her kid there.
This is so much like dating. I
Yeah.
need to color my hair, cut my toenails, and cut the grass. Sorry, I think my phone line is just falling down from lightning. Goodbye.
Yeah, they fixed the lag today, Andrea.
Yeah, people know when your internet's not right, and they're not happy with you. I think you. It's funny. How dare you? How dare you have your internet crash? How
A lot
rude
of
of you!
a lot of our Periscope people, we were so spoiled with this. There was no lag at all. There was a 1 second delay from the time you hit send to the broadcast.
Yeah, but you got to remember the budget there, buddy. Come
Yeah,
on,
for sure.
that's a multi-billion-dollar corporation
And the
that
fact
can
that they
just.
never did this with the multi-video, it just boggled my mind for years. I couldn't understand.
I love what Red is saying. I'm here to stay.
Yeah.
You are truly the best. Congratulations on your 100th. Oh, well, thank you, sir. Say hello to your wonderful brother too. So we still got to do that show, the brothers together. For the ladies of the world. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what we'll call that, but you and I should have a show once a week or something, just called the OCD Network or something. We'll figure it out, and we'll invite Hans. Hans,
Yeah,
come on
for
in.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? We shouldn't joke, like, because Kelly was clearly having an OCD moment. Like, it was hilarious.
Well, I could so relate to it.
I think that I wish I would love to have that on an endless loop tape. As soon as she opened the box, she was like,
Yeah.
plastic.
The tiny
It
ball.
bends. Look at it. Wow.
Yeah. The crinkle noise.
Yeah. And I was like, how about the reading? Who? What? Wow, plastic.
Read what?
She was doing a reading and stopped. Just stopped. Dead stop. She opened the box. That was it. She was done. It was priceless. So she was like 5 years old again.
It's so funny. It was like
Yeah.
that was like a gooseneck mount for her phone.
Yeah. Well, those things work and they don't work. And those lights sometimes work and they don't work.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
it's I don't know where to go with this next one here. I'm gonna read here. I'm gonna find something here. I'm But this week was a weird week for me. I was really trying desperately just to stay in the light because there was so much crap going down the pipe with the world, right?
Yeah.
And I think sometimes we need to really learn to focus on the blessings, right? Because I'm always about gratitude, but this week it was quite difficult to stay, I think, in the light. So I'm going to end the show with this message here, and then thank you so much for being here. It's always a delight to have you here, and it's
Appreciate the
so seamless when we work together. It really is, and it's not even like working. It's just two friends in enjoying a space for a few minutes. So it's great.
Right.
So thank you everyone who was here tonight. I really appreciate your support. Thank you for helping me celebrate my first 100 days. And I'm just going to read this to you. You are truly loved by countless angels who watch over you. Listen to the subtle messages of love they send you every day. And we're sending you love right now. I'm just going to have it where we wave at you just for a second here.
Have a good night.
And I will talk to you in the green room, my friend. Take care, everybody.